What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We're back on the Desolation map. And today is Monday. Right? You excited? You should be excited for Mondays. I know it's the first day of school or work after a couple of days of relaxation. And you're not exactly thrilled to be going back there. But you know what? At least we get to have a creative question of the week video. There's that, right? There's that. So today I'm going to work on the Coco jail just a little bit for you guys. I'm going to do some fast building as I do each and every Monday for my creative question of the week video. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to work on the cafeteria a little bit. Sage Omnivore 500 and I, thank you Sage, helped. We worked on the walls and the floor you see in front of us here. We got this kind of ready to go. But I chose this pattern for the floor because I don't know why. Okay, I don't know why I did. I just felt like it came out pretty well. Thank you, Sage, for helping me put those down. And the walls, too. So I got this place prepped and ready to go. I split it up into thirds. Well, 2/3 of it is going to be cafeteria floor, where the seating is and where the line to get the food is. And the other third is going to be kitchen, where the inmates are cooking up a scheme. They're stirring up something, you know. I don't know what the inmates are doing. I imagine that the inmates in the city of Coveton are not exactly culinary artists, okay? They're probably making sloppy joes or one of those like bagel pizza things that you just pop in the oven. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I don't think they're having pizza. They don't live that good. I think they're getting like crusty sandwiches or whatever they're getting. I don't know. So what I want to do is separate these pillars of stairs from the rest of the cafeteria. You know, I feel like they should be separated, and I feel like, you know, the inmates wouldn't have free roam of this jail, so I got to put in some security devices in the future downstairs. And I have been working a lot downstairs, believe it or not. I've actually worked my way up here. I haven't showed you the administrative segregation unit yet, but I will show you that later in this video, so be sure to stick around for that. I put a little work downstairs, as you could have guessed, and I had a little bit of, no, actually no, I didn't have help on that one. No, I did all that myself. I just put on some music and I went to town. That's what I do a lot of the times. Music is a great building stimulant, a really good one. And so yeah, what else do I have to say about this build before I answer the question? I'm not going to get the kitchen done today. I wanted to get it done for you guys, but kind of ran out of time. I didn't want to make a super long video today. And so I'm going to just do most of this, the seating area for the cafeteria. And I'm not going to finish either. Of course I'm not going to finish. When do I ever finish anything? I do things in waves. I'll finish this cafeteria. I'll finish the whole jail, really. Then I'll go work on something else. And then I'll come back and do another wave like months later, you know. And just improve it then when I got updated blocks, updated skills, updated ideas. I'll come back to an old build and I'll revamp it and it'll look really cool. And that's how I've been doing the whole map, really. The other day, I got some news for you guys. The other day, I stumbled upon a super fun game type. Just out of the blue, it just happened. I don't know how it happened. All of a sudden we were playing this game. It's so fun. It's called GoldenEye. You know what I'm talking about? GoldenEye, guys. I'm gonna bring some videos of that for you. Hopefully this week. I don't see why not. We can give hearts versus minds a little rest. Anyway, talked enough about that. Let's get to the creative question of the week. This one comes from Gaming Bros. And he says, would you be willing to lie to a court for a close friend if it meant saving your friend from going to jail for life? Whoa. That seems like a loaded question. Are you a cop, Gaming Bros? Are you trying to get me to admit to something here? I promise you that I haven't done anything wrong, okay? I am innocent. Thank you for that question, Gaming Bros. Thank you for submitting the creative question. I chose this one because it was definitely the most creative question of this week. You guys gotta start bringing it. You know, you're asking some kind of boring questions. I want you to put some effort into it, some thought. Come creative, you know what I mean? Why not come creative? We're Minecraft players. We should be creative in everything we do. Like, everything, okay? So, yeah. Anyway, would I be willing to would I be willing to lie to a court for a close friend if it meant saving your friend from going to jail for life? Wow, okay, let me think about that one. Well, if he's going to jail for life, or possibly going to jail for life, he probably deserved it. I think the answer to this question is depends. More often, what do you go to jail for life for? You would have to have murdered somebody, right? They don't just throw you away for the rest of your life unless you did something bad, So, I mean, if my friend deserved it, then no, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he probably deserves to be in jail for the rest of his life. If you're facing life sentences, you most likely deserved it. Now, there's some innocent people out there. Oh man, okay, is he innocent? If my friend is innocent of what he's been accused of, and lying to the court will free him, absolve him, then 100% absolutely I would lie. If I knew he was innocent and we couldn't prove it otherwise, and it came down to me lying, heck yeah, I would. Heck yeah, I would do the right thing. I think that's the right thing. If my friend was innocent of something, and no one believed him, or no one believed us, really, heck yeah, I would lie. Of course. I hope that my friend would lie for me. I've always had a problem with the judicial system. I know there's no better way to do it. I mean, there's definitely a better way to do it. I just don't know what it is. You know what I mean? But the idea that some guy controls your fate because he has a diploma? Like, what? How does a judge work? This guy can control lives. He can control people's lives hang in the balance based on this guy's decision 100 times a day. He casts sentences. He judges people. Because why? Because he was taught something in a college? Like, what? Does that make any sense? Who is this guy? I mean, what the heck? I don't understand how the judicial system works, honestly. I don't get it. We're supposed to be all equal. We're all human beings. What makes this guy so much better than me that he can tell me that I have to be locked up for such and such time? Like, what the? Does that sound crazy to anybody else? Am I the only one here? Now, like I said, I don't know of a better way. I mean, maybe judge by committee. I mean, that's what the jury's for. But the jury just determines guilt. They don't determine the sentencing. That's based on one guy. If he doesn't like you for whatever reason, he can just throw 25 years at you, and no one even can question it. I mean, you can do an appeal or whatever. I mean, there's checks and balances, sure, but at the end of the day, he is basically deciding what happens to you. Now, of course, did you do something to deserve it? Yes. Okay, there's that, of course. So it's not like it's a totally flawed system. I just think it's kind of strange how we can just say, this guy's in charge. I don't know who he is. I've never met the guy, right? You've never met the judge. So why should you, accept what he has to think about things? What if you're smarter than him? What if you're more morally, morally, what's the word I'm looking for? What if you're more, virtuous? What if you're more virtuous than the judge, and he's handing down sentencing? How does that feel, I wonder? So, it's kind of weird to just say this one guy is in charge of the whole show just because he went to some college, I guess. What does it take to become a judge? Honestly, what does it take? I'm sure you have to go to school for longer than 4 years. Is it more than a bachelor's degree? I mean, maybe it's like a doctorate equivalent. Who knows? I don't really know. I haven't ever had the urge to become a judge. I think that's kind of... What kind of people does that draw, What kind of kid is, walking down the street one day and says, you know what, I want to be a judge when I grow up, I don't want to be a paleontologist or a firefighter or a jet pilot. I want to be a judge. Like, what kid says that or thinks that? I think the type of kid who says that or thinks that is the type of kid who's getting bullied, okay? He's got no control over his life. And he wants to exert power over someone. He has no power, so he wants to, get the government okay to bully others, since he is being bullied. That's what I think. Who knows? I don't know any judges in real life. Never really talked to a judge. I just think the whole idea is It's crazy. It's just crazy. Oh, man. I hope I never have to talk to a judge, to be honest with you. Judges, no. They scare me, the whole idea. What if you say the wrong thing in court, and you, like, offend him or insult him in some way? Is that going to influence, like, his verdict? Not the verdict, but his sentence? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Wow. Well, I don't know what else to say about judges. That was a very strange question. Guys, remember to leave Oh, well, let me go back to a line from my friend. There was one more thing I wanted to say. No, I think I'll leave that out. I think we said everything. I would lie for my friend if it was the right thing to do. Yeah. That's all I want to say. Yeah, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Who wouldn't? I mean, I'd lie for a stranger. You know, if I witnessed something... If I witness like a crime and maybe some guy like killed another guy but he had to do it. I don't even know. I can't even think of a circumstance. I can't even think of a circumstance. If you're going away for life, you probably did something bad. I would think. In which case I would not lie. I mean, no. You did it. If you did it, come on. It's time to pay the piper. We all make decisions, and all those decisions have consequences. And it sucks that it was my friend who made a bad decision. But I can't make another bad decision to get him out of that. 2 bad decisions don't make a good decision, okay? 2 bads make more bads. That's all it comes down to, I think. I think that's pretty obvious. So don't make bads, guys. Make goods. Yes, always make goods. Because 2 goods make more goods, and the more goods we have, the happier we are all going to be. Before I leave today, I'm going to show you what I've been working on downstairs a little bit. This is the Administrative Segregation Unit. Now, what's that, you might be asking? Well, this is where prisoners who don't get along with the other prisoners come to play. You know what I mean? If you have a problem with the general population, there's a lot of reasons. If you're a former cop, you know, you're not going to do well in the jail, right? So they segregate you in this unit. If you have behavioral problems because you're acting out and fighting with other inmates, then you need to be separated. This is like timeout, basically. Some people call it the hole or the shoe. But basically, these, as you can see here, these are one-person, tiny little cells where you don't have any contact. You are on 23-hour lockdown. Imagine that. 23 hours a day, you are in that little room. So, this is not a happy place to be, guys. No, no, no. I mean, this guy's got a window. Lucky guy. Okay? But the rest of them... Ugh. Some of them have windows, and so it's not that dark in here, actually, but I'm putting doors in all of these, so we'll see what it looks like with the doors on. But yeah, this is not a happy place, and there's a lot of them. You know, in this prison, or this jail, I should say, there's a lot of unruly prisoners, okay? There's a lot of people who need to be put on timeout, so this place is huge. A lot of people are on timeout in this jail. A ton. Okay, so yeah, if you're in a gang, you know, and if you're a snitch, if you're a snitch, then you gotta come here because you're gonna die. They're gonna get you somehow. So you gotta be separated. The last thing is this shower. This is the ad seg unit, so there's only one shower because they all take turns, one at a time. They don't get to interact with each other. They're let out of their cells one at a time for 1 hour each day per person. It's a sad place. Very, very sad place. This is a depressing place to build, but it's, you know, it's Monday, whatever. Thank you, who was the answer for... Oh, what was your name? Thank you, Gaming Bros, for your question that really fit in with the idea of jail. How did you manage to do that? How'd you know I'd be working on the jail? Or did your question prompt me to work on the jail? Who knows? Who knows? So we're going to take a little outro here. I love when things come together. Just like this question and this build. They're all coming together. The mall's coming together. The PvP's coming. Get ready for GoldenEye. You guys are going to like that one. I hope. I really do. But, yeah, thank you for watching. Leave another creative, that's the key word, creative question of the week for next Monday, and I'll answer those. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy Minecrafting. Leave a like. Peace.